Hi guys, I know this is just showing the concrete floor right now, but I want to show you do a small video. One of the things I've been working on is my Onan generator, and I've got the Onan carburetor here, got it off. And one of the things that I've been having problems with is and I've just cleaned it. I haven't actually put a kit in it yet. Should be getting a kit on Monday. But in looking at this thing and trying to get my generator working again without a kit for this carburetor, because they're upwards of $100 for just a kit, I discovered that there's people online that were doing propane, actually converting their Onan generators to use propane. Well, I did a quick experiment by taking the gas barbecuer and run the hose down the carburetor while it was out there on the motorhome, and started up, and sure enough it run. So I looked and started looking around and found that the guys were buying these kits and so forth, and they actually had a unit or an add-on module set on top of the carburetor, and then they would use that to inject the propane. Well, so I decided I would go ahead and use my router and do some tests, or I should say, well, use it to a test, and also use it to create an adapter for my carburetor so I can take and run propane. Well, just to kind of show you guys, I went ahead and measured the outside edge of the carburetor, and I measured the thing, and it came up to be like 77.3 millimeters. Went into Mach with a program, circle program, and said to cut the thing at 77.3 millimeters. Then this other adapter plate that actually goes as part of the carburetor, it actually has the choke and so forth on it, and it actually has this adapter for the air cleaner to set on. It sets on top of the carburetor like so. Alright, so the air cleaner actually bolts to here and sets on top, and this is a separate housing, has screws that bolt it down, and you also see that it's up a little bit as well, but again it's also the choke and whatnot. So not only did I measure the outside diameter of the carburetor, but I also measured the inside diameter of this housing, so I could take and create a plate, or an adapter plate, that would set directly on top. Part of the reason I'm showing this is to kind of show the tolerance is that I'm able to maintain with my router. Hopefully this is of interest, but let me just show you something. Here's the ring that I created, by measuring the inside diameter and the outside diameter and so forth. And again, this is the plate that will set on top of, and the carburetor will come up between there. Again, just to kind of show you, and there's no glue on here or anything, guys. This is for you this is for you guys. It's not just for. I'm not putting on any show for anybody. But so here's the plate, and to kind of show you the tolerances, I'm going to go ahead and put that down, and I'll show you that it actually fits in there. But also, wrong direction. Sorry about that. And then also, I'll hold it and show you that it doesn't actually fall out. Alright, so it's tight in there. It's not super tight, but it is tight. Now, having said that, I do need to show you this. I have to kind of wiggle it a little bit on this side. The inside, and I have to admit, guys, before I go any further, I actually have to admit that I did have some problems when I cut the outside dimensions. I won't mention what it was. This is actually a mistake. The router took off and just went zipping right straight across. So I did have some mistakes in there, so I just have to admit that's why in one direction it tends to be tight. Like I say, in this direction here, I don't know if you can tell, but it's not as tight as what it should be, and it does fall out. But the other side, when I got everything straightened, you'll see that it does in fact stay in there, and the tolerances are good. I did have some mistakes. Nothing that's unsurmountable. Okay, so next thing I do want to show you this. This is the carburetor, and this is the top, and it will fit down on top of here, and it is a very, very good fit, and it is in fact almost a press fit. So I'm holding it, okay, and and it's not coming loose. So I guess all I'm trying to tell you guys is that I'm pleased with the machine, the way it cuts. I'm pleased with the tolerances and the measurements and so forth. I can take and measure part, put it in a mock, and create it. For my adapter, the next thing I need to do is just create a tap into here onto the my collar for the alright, come on, into the collar. Come on, collar. Give you an idea of how snug a fit it really is. There we go. Okay, so again, I'm pleased, but I do need to take and tap this and put a fitting on there for the propane, and I'll be set to go. When it's all on there and I drill my holes and so forth, it'll set like that, and of course that will then set on top. I say more or less a press fit, and so therefore it is on there nice and tight, snug. Alright, and it'll lock down. I'll take and drill my holes and it'll lock down. So there you have it. Just one thing I've made with my router, and I'm very pleased with it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.